Check 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Uh, this is my introduction to YouTube. My first time going live on YouTube, so I'm just going through the parameters here, learning how to get things done here. I have one listener right now. That's Salty Coffee. That's that queen. But we here. So now that I know how to get into this here, I'll be able to come and talk to the people. Um, and talk about a few things. Testing 1 2 3. Wanda Schwerno, Salty Coffee Podcast. I am Ronald Smith, the icon. Um, Again, this is my first broadcast on YouTube, and I want to make myself at home because I'm gonna be here from time to time, doing some work. I just want to say this to the general public and those who are able to watch this live stream or when it happens, because I'm quite sure I'll be able to save this. But I just want to put this out here. We do have web sites that you can go to. It's www.theicon6.com. That's THEICON, the number 6.com, and www.saltycoffeepodcast.com. We do a lot of work on different platforms, but hey, we're here on YouTube. And what I do and what I talk about is self-improvement. I'm a brother that did 28 plus years in federal prison for conspiracy to commit armed bank robbery. I talk about second chances. I talk about what it's going to take to really get yourself in a mental space to be able to make improvements out here in society and what it's like to be back in society and the things that I went through while I was in prison and the things that led me to that point in time in my life. I also talk about the social constructs, the ideals that are prevalent, that, you know, things that we are influenced by that make us do and say the things that we do from the negative aspect of the program. But we also talk about the positive programming, things we can find within the construct that are aligned with the natural order of things or truth that we can use as positive programming to put us in a mental space to do the things that we need to do that will cause and promote unity, growth, and development of a better quality of mind. So that's what we're into. We are advocates and activists for men and women. Um, we are a resourceful group. We try to help what we can, paying it forward. So that's what we do. And I want to bring that to the YouTube family and begin to just talk about a few things and see what I can do with my experiences to help those who may be at risk, the young men and women who may be at risk, those men and women who are incarcerated, who have family members who support them while they're incarcerated, and some of the things that perhaps they should know or need to know to help prepare those men and women, fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, or family members, to make sure that their reentry into society is a smooth one, and that they're ready and prepared to come out here and be um, assets to the communities they live instead of liabilities. So that's what I'm going to be doing on YouTube. That's what I'm going to be talking about, and also, hopefully we can build up the platform to a degree that we can network with others who are into that. And it's not just solely about those who are incarcerated. It's about also helping those young men and women, some of the elders who are out here who have never experienced that, but may be experiencing things up under a whole nother set of uh um I don't know the right word to use here, or I'm searching for a word that might be up under duress, from certain aspects of the struggle or difficulties in their lives, and maybe one step away from doing something that could lead them there or lead them to something that could be detrimental to them, themselves, and others. So we want to definitely get into that and talk about those things. So that's some of the stuff that we do. We are also on Twitch, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on apps like Station Head, We're on apps like Stereo and Wisdom. And also, I do have a podcast. It's called Icon World by Ronald Smith. So we're going to be talking about a lot of those things in those platforms and what we're trying to do to contribute to the solutions instead of being a part of the problems. And I like to be open and honest about my life. I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I think that when we're transparent and we learn how to take responsibility and hold ourselves accountable for the things that we do, it helps puts us in a space where when we deal with others, they would know and understand that we're not here to judge because none of us are perfect. But in whatever way that we can understand what we've been through, what our experiences are, if we put those out there, perhaps some people will feel comfortable enough to come into this space and also share their experiences and their stories and contribute in a way that they also can be a part of the solution and not the problems. So I just wanted to do a test run here on YouTube. I think this is going to be a beautiful experience for me, um, and the brand that I'm trying to build along with Salty Coffee, the Salty Coffee Podcasting. And again, you can reach us at our websites. That's www.saltycoffeepodcast.com and www.theicon6.com. That's THEICON, the number 6.com. So I look forward to meeting people here, and I look forward to doing this work on as many platforms that I can get on, along with my host and significant other, Salty Coffee, as we work together to pay it forward and do our part in implementing solutions that are already on the table, because we do not have to reinvent the wheel. We just have to be mindful that there are solutions that on the table. We have options. We just need to know what those options are, and we do provide the resources. Salty Coffee does a lot of the groundwork, probably 100% of the groundwork, because I'm in student mode when it comes to her. But we do try to make sure that you have connection to references in any category of conversation that we have, and how we go about trying to research the things that we need to add stability to our lives and the lives of our family and friends in our community, so that we can be a functioning person, a functioning family, a functioning community, a functional society. So with that being said, again, I am the Icon, and I'm glad to be here on YouTube. So until I come back on, and the next time I come back on, I will be going into some talks and um doing a brief summary of what I did today in my introduction. Again, peace and blessings to everyone, giving total praise to the Most High, the truth, who allows me to do what I do and to move the way that I move and make the connections that I make with those who are in this work also. So peace until I see you again. Icon is out.